Hello, beautiful women. This is Eloquently Emmie, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a full SEINT IIID makeup tutorial, and you're going to get ready with me. I have a photo session later today, and this is how I do my makeup for my photo sessions, and I dress professionally like this, and you know, I want to look good no matter what I'm doing. And actually Cinderella is coming to my studio today. I have all these beautiful sheers up and a chaise lounge and a shabby chic background, everything. And yeah, so it's just gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna do some hopefully it comes in, it's supposed to be coming in today, like between 2 o'clock or something. And we're gonna do some glitter blowing and just all the magic happening. So I'm gonna have all this magic happening in my studio, so I'm gonna make some magic here for you with my SEINT makeup and show you just how I put it on and give you some tips and tricks. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, okay ladies, so let's get started with this tutorial. I just wanted to share a couple products with you before I start that I'm just happy with. I know in my previous video I talked about upping my retin-A and using Curology, and exfoliation has become a really big deal for me. So as well as dermaplaning, I'm actually using like a little spinning brush to get the dead skin cells off, all my turnover is what I call it. And anyway, I wanted to show you this product, and it's from Brookstone. Okay, let me just give you a good look at it here, and let's just show you the other side, turn it around. Yes. Okay, so I like this. It's got 2 speeds, as you can see. There's on in the middle, and then faster and slower, and there's 2 different brush heads, and the batteries go in here, and it's completely waterproof, and it's a nice color gold. And I've tried the less expensive ones before, but I so far have been really liking this. It's just so much more substantial, and it's better. It's better made, basically. So I encourage you to try that out. Once again, it's from Brookstone, and I purchased it on Amazon. And just to let you know that I use this, I did use it with like a bit of Clarins, gosh, I can't even think of what it is, and I'm not going to post it up because it was just a sample, but it had little grains in it. I don't do that much, but it was free. I wanted to try it. But I also used this CeraVe cleanser. So that's what I put on it, and I'll have one in my shower, and I'll have one going in my little caddy that I keep under my sink. Anyway, so just to tell you about that, this is the Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser for normal to dry skin. And it does, I do a double cleanse, and this really does remove your makeup. So basically, here I am, sans makeup, and the only thing I have on is my Super Goop Glow Screen, and of course my skincare products and my moisturizer and everything. I'm doing a little better today with the skin, so it's helping, and I'm really actually did use the SEINT Milk Cream at night. It's a really luxurious, pretty cream. I should have had it out here, but I'll just throw a picture up there for you to see of it. But it is a wonderful cream, and it's a great night cream, especially when you want something really exquisite, and you can actually feel it when it goes on. I mean, I think it's got lactic acid in it. I think it's what I'm feeling, but it's also, like I said, luxurious, and it's a real deep cream. So I feel like it's doing wonders for me while I'm sleeping. So rah rah for multitasking. I like it. All right, so let me just get started, okay? And I'm not gonna be looking in a mirror. I'm just going to use one of my palettes, one of my many palettes. By the way, I'm in another location. You're gonna see me popping around to different locations. It just seems to be the norm for me, because today Cinderella is coming to my studio. So I wanted to mention one other new product. Now, somebody I followed mentioned this. This is e.l.f. And I've been using MAC primer for all this time. And she mentioned, she said, if you have, some crepey eye action, this will really help you. And I think you've gone too far this time. I'm like, but I'm very intrigued and curious. So I purchased it from Amazon, and it's e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. Okay, So anyway, here we are with this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, and I've tried it now, I think for 3 weeks, so I don't unleash stuff on you until I've tried it. I love it. It really does work. So I told you about my photography issue, that this eye is really creepy because I'm a professional photographer and I take hundreds and thousands of actuations all the time, which is a picture actuation. And when I do that, this is my dominant eye. So I'm looking like this. See, that's a nice eye. See that? Now look at this eye. I can barely it's all crepey because I go like this all the time, thousands of times. So my eyes are uneven, okay? So I just have to deal with it. So I'm gonna put this on, stop talking, and put this on for my primer. And I'm gonna show you first. So look at my eyes, okay? So you can see the difference between the left and the right. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this on, okay? I'm putting it everywhere because I just kind of put my eyeshadow everywhere. Just a little more. I want you to see this. I hope it transfers onto camera because I was so impressed. Now look at my eyes when I shut them. I mean my eyes are shut now, so I can't see it, but in the mirror when I put it on, I can really see a difference with the crepiness, like smoothing out. I'll take the putty. I'll just take that putty. I will go the putty route, and I've been enjoying it. So I wanted to share it with you. And if you want to try this putty, you can purchase it on Amazon, or Target has it, I think. If you're out and about. I don't get out a lot. Not to shop per se. I'm just really busy. Okay. On to the eyeshadow. All right, so now here they are together, just to show you. Boom. All right, so let's just do a nice eyeshadow today. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to start off with my Vanilla Dust, okay? And I'm just going to apply it all over my eyelid to give my eyeshadow a good base to blend with. By the way, SEINT has just released a whole new set of eyeshadows. They have a new some new blushes and a new highlight. So check that out. I've purchased them, so when I get them, I will show them to you, okay? And we'll just play. But you'll get to see what they are. I'm very excited about the Versailles. It's their first pink toned lighter highlight, and I think that might be kind of just the thing for this cool neutral face that I have. But anyway, getting back to it. So then I'm going to dip into a little bit of Cupcake and Unicorn here, as I usually do, and I'm just going to create a white canvas. Okay. Yeah. I may want to look in the mirror too a little bit. Hold that up now that I'm getting to the colors. All right, so I've created my canvas. Here I go. I'm gonna just not make this too complicated. I've been trying, you know how I love my Lullaby, and I still do, but I've been trying Bend and Snap as my contouring for my eyes. And I have my doggies in here, and so they're making funny noises. All right, so I'm just gonna start doing that. And this is really important for the hooded eye, and this is my technique, and I'm gonna share it with you. Mr. Sketchwick, can you please stop that and lie down? Good boy. Maybe I'll bring you in the video later if you're good. Okay, so right now, just going to put it on the crease and bring it down very lightly. Okay, make sure I'm dipping into the right one. Okay, again, in the crease and very lightly. As you can see, I'm not coming out very far at all. Now, this is the important part, okay? Keep your eyes open. And this is where you're creating your illusion crease. And this is going to give your eyes more depth. Okay, and I'll do it again right here. And let me take a look at that, make sure I like it. And I do like it, and I like this color Bend and Snap. Definitely worth checking out. It's a lot like Lullaby, but I'm doing a little gold theme, and I thought it might work a little better. But look at that now, all of a sudden, look at all the depth in my eyes. So I'm really liking that a lot. Okay, well, it just got darker. I'm back. It just got really dark outside. So I was shooting in natural light, and now I'm shooting with 18, is it 18 or 20? It's 20-inch circular light. It just got very gray outside. So where we left off is with the contouring of my eyes, okay, with the bend and snap. So I think that contouring looks really good, okay? And so next, let's do, trying to think of what I want to do here. I'm going to take my smudge brush, and before, of course, I was using my my makeup brush by SEINT, and this is the smudge brush, and I'm going to take the smaller side, and I'm just in love with the purples, but gee, I'm going to change it up today. I'm going to use Twanda. I'm just going to do a little pink because it's pink and gold. I'm going to bring it in here like this. And I am dabbing, just dabbing. And let me see, I'm bringing it right to here, okay? So this is where I stop. Okay, now the sun's coming out again, whatever. I should have had a light on anyway. All right, it helps. I think it helps my audience actually see the detail better, so this will be helpful, I think. And I wanna make sure that it's fairly similar where I'm putting it. So there you go, you can see the Twanda. It is a rose gold, it is a gorgeous color, but it's a deeper gold, not light rose gold. It's like a deep muted rose with gold dust in it. It's very pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to take, where I contoured, I'm gonna just do a little drama point with my Asif, because I just can't get away from purple, okay? And so the drama point, it goes right here, okay? So I'm just gonna work a little bit of that in, right here. Okay, and again, right here. Okay, so that's how that's looking. Of course, you know, we're not blended yet. Okay, so, and I have the little, what do they call it? Tile. It's the SEINT tile. So I want to use this brush again right now. So I just kind of wiped off the Asif because that's a really serious color. And I'm going to dip into the Blondie and just give that purple a little gold lift. And you're going to see why, what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to hit the same spot, which is where I hit the purple. It's not going to take the purple away. It's just going to give it a little lift of gold. All right. All right, so now, my itch. Now I'm going to take the other side, the larger side of my smudge brush, and I'm dipping it into the Blondie. Well, you see me with my gold and everything happening today. I'm just feeling it. So, so I'm going to go in here where I often put Soulmate, but I'm going to put some Blondie in here because I'm just feeling the gold. Okay. I think that looks lovely. And it's really, don't be intimidated by this. It's not overly shimmery, okay? It's really pretty, and I'll show you in a second when I go and blend everything. Okay, so now I have my line brush here, and I'm gonna go in to my Sabrina, okay? And I'm just gonna go on the inner corners like this, okay? And then the other eye. And then with what's left, I'm gonna lightly just go up here, okay? I didn't dip in again, I just lightly, because I'm gonna dip in again now, and I'm going to go a little heavier right on the arch of my eyebrow, so you can see, okay? And, oops, my fringes, yeah. There we go. I wanna go heavier there, really brighten that up. Okay, now sometimes, I'll put a little in my tear duct here, but I'm going to do something else too that's really cool. So then I'm going to dip into the colors that I have, the Bend and Snap and the Twanda, and I'm going to just bring a little of that color underneath here with the thin side of this brush. And I like the color under my eyes, so that's what I do. And I just think it makes them look larger, and I like the unbroken line that I'm creating goes right up into my colors. And now I have this fluffy brush. It's not a Saint brush, but I just love it for this purpose. I just go in and blend everything inward, just like this. Just a light blend. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna stop for a second and take a look at those colors, and I'll shut my eyes. I think that's gorgeous. I really do. I really love it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my eyebrow brush from Saint, and I am going to use kohl, and I'm just going to follow the line of my eyebrow. No big secret here. Even though I have fringe, it makes a difference. I always say the wind blows and the fringe blows. So you still want to do this part. Although I don't contour up on my forehead because it just doesn't go up that high. But if you don't have fringe, I recommend it. It just really carves and chisels you out. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm just going to flip it over to the spoolie side, and boom, just go over it. So there's no like leftovers or anything, and I get a good look at that, and I'm really liking that. I'm loving this look. Okay, so first I'm going to take my eyeliner, gel eyeliner by Marc Jacobs called Plumage, I'm not sure, but that's what it is. I think I bought this from Amazon. It's spelled Plumage with the brackets around the plum. All right, so I'm just going to do that because I like this color. And what I'm going to try to do, I've been trying to get more into the lash line. Okay, so less of a line just appearing here. And it's not exactly tight lining because I have contacts, and that can bother me a little bit, but I'll stop talking and put this on. And going into the lash jungle, I guess I would say. I've heard people say that, and I have pretty good lashes for my age, which is 55. And yeah, I'm kind of tight lining. It's kind of freaky, but I think it looks better, and I think it opens my eyes up more. Anyway, what do you think? It's here, I'll do this side. You really don't see like a hard line like we kind of did in the 80s. But anyway, all right, so here's my new fun thing that I love, and it is tight lining on the bottom of the waterline. And I like how it looks, so I encourage you to try it out. This is so cool. Okay, so this is Marc Jacobs, and it's called Oh My Gold. And I've got them in a bunch of different colors now, and I've been just playing around, experimenting, having fun. And I'm just going to take this, and I don't want it to roll off my tray here, and I am going to line the inside of my waterline. Okay, and let me make sure I have got enough out here. This stuff stays on. Take pictures all day, face up to the camera, and it stays on like nobody's business. Okay, so this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love this. I think it's fun. Sometimes I'll even come out a little bit here on the skin just to give a little twinkle. Here we go here. Hard to talk and do this. And then a little bit right here like that. A little more. And I've got green and gold in my eyes, and I think this really makes them pop. I'm really liking that. I just gotta close my eyes for a second though, because I feel like this tight lining is really interesting with contacts on. I don't know if the camera's showing that, but I love it. It looks good. In real life, you can really see it, and I really do like it. So now I'm going in with my Stila All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, which again works great with my photography, and I'm going to do my really fine little line down at the bottom of my eye, which I still like. So we've got a lot going on with the eyes. I feel like the eyes take a while and the face goes like lightning. All right, so I'm not talking when I'm doing this. And the trick is hold the pen like this and hold it horizontally. Do not try to put it on a pencil. You'll be there all day. All right, so I have long lashes. I have to get underneath them. And this is not magnified. All right, so we got one eye down. And look at the difference. I like this. I think, you know, I just like this look. This works for me. This is my look. You can try it. You might like it, you might not. But I'm just having a blast here. And again, that really didn't take me that long, and it's all in that technique. So try that out. Don't try to put it on like a pencil. I'm here to try to give you tips to save you time and everything. And usually I put my mascara on before. I don't know why I didn't. So I might just, but I'm using the Unlimited, L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara, waterproof. I'm just gonna put it on. I'll probably cut this out of the film because you don't need to see it, but we'll see how fast I go here. I'm seriously thinking of trying the falsies at some point. I just want to try them on and see if I look more glamorous or not. My husband's afraid if I use them that my nice eyelashes that I have will fall out. I do have very long eyelashes at the bottom, can you see? Well, look at the other one. Well, anyway, so I'm just putting this on. I'm not going crazy here. I don't really need, like, you know, big hard sticks today. I just want, yeah, just want to look pretty. I know my fringe gets right in the way. And flip over. I talked to you a little while ago in one of my videos about soft gamines, and there's a whole makeup theory with soft gamines, and soft gamines are more doll-like, and they always do their bottom lashes. So I always wondered why I like that, and you know, now perhaps I have a clue as to why that is. I promise I won't make you watch me put mascara on again. I probably like watching grass grow, but I think this mascara is really nice, and it holds up all day. No smudging, no smearing, nothing, okay? And it does have that handy dandy thing, especially for your left eye when you want to get in there, that it does that. Okay, and that's not a gimmick. I should have just did that to show it to you, but I practice with makeup a lot, so I'll probably do it. I don't even know. All right, so I think that's the eyes. I think I've done everything. How do you like that? Liking the look of that? I'll check them for you. I hope I don't get mascara on. Just put it on. I think that look is gorgeous. It's like, it's warm and gold and pink and really lovely. I have my perfector here, which I ran underwater until it doubled in size. I squeezed it out with my towel, and I get these on Amazon. I can list them below, but they're great for traveling and everything. So it is prepared, it's been sitting, it's ready to rock and roll like me. So, unlike the other day when I had red blotches all over my face, let me just take a look at I'm pretty clear today. Well, I feel like I'm gonna put a little mango like right there. All right, and I'm just gonna dab that on. It's kind of like, is that my dimple or is that a thing? I'm not sure. But what I can tell you is if I do this, it won't be anything. Maybe a little here. Okay. You can use the small side of your blend brush too, but sometimes I just like using the warmth of my finger to kind of get it covered. I know, and see, look, it looks orange. It looks orange. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our blush and bronzer brush by Saint. It's always a mouthful for me. And I'm gonna dip into my first color, Sandy. I need to replace this tile. I've been getting a lot out of it, and I'm gonna hit those spots that I corrected, okay, straight on. And see how I'm dabbing? This is like super important. You do not wanna move the mango underneath, okay? So remember that. You don't want to move your correction. You went to all that trouble and all that work of correcting, and you don't want to move that product because it's going to correct for you and it's going to do the job and you're going to look lovely. You get under the fringe here. On the sides of my face. I'm really not, kind of put a bit where I corrected, but the rest, I'm just kind of going for a light coverage here. Okay, and I'm gonna go with in with my my next highlight, but this one's sandy, and yeah, I think I did it. Let me just make sure I got enough right here. Yeah, okay. So all of a sudden, can you see how silky my skin is starting to look? I really like this. So now I'm going to dip in with my next highlight, which is Candlelight. Same brush, and I'm just going to go for this brightening effect here. So I'm going right here, and again, I'm dabbing. I'm always dabbing down my nose, okay, and then on my chin. And it's almost like the Rembrandt triangle of light. If you've taken art history or know about photography or painting, you'll understand. But can you see all of a sudden, you know, this 3D makeup is, you know, you are not one-dimensional. Your face is not one-dimensional. So why should your makeup be? This is the theory behind this, and it's a really good theory. It totally, artistically, photography-wise, it makes such sense to me. Okay, so I love sharing this with you. All right, so we're still on highlights. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip into my linen, and I like to just use this right down my nose because I have a little button nose. And you'll see where some people will come down with a contour here. I don't want to cut my nose off. I just want it to continue and just go as long as it can. All right, so you can see that. All right, so now we've done that. So I am going to take my detail brush for my contouring. Looks a little bent, doesn't it? I don't know. I just washed it, so. All right, with my SEINT spray cleanser. Okay, so I'm going to dip into the Astoria. You know what, before I do that, I'm going to just, I'm going to just blend my highlight. So let me just do that. Okay. And I'm going to look. That helps to look. And, oh, if you have wrinkles here, just make this funny face. Okay. And here, just keep it open. And you can see I'm dabbing. Again, I don't want to mess with my correction. Everything looks good now. So now I'm ready to go into the contouring. Okay, so you're going to find your cheekbone right here. You're going to come in. So you're actually getting ready with me for a shoot. And you know, this is how I dress when I work. I dress professionally. I want to have a professional appearance. Again, I'm dabbing this on. A lot of people come to about here with it. My face shape wants me to take it down further, and you'll find what works better for you. Try it one way, try it the other way. You know, you play with this every day and you'll find what looks best on you. But I have like a squarish, roundish face, and I like bringing it down further. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay. And I'm pushing up too. I'm gonna push up. It's like a mini facelift here, and I'm gonna push up on this side too. I'm just gonna push. I love contouring. I mean, all of a sudden, it's not blended, but all of a sudden I'm getting so much depth in my face. So I'm going to do my jawline, okay? Right now, and just come straight down here. And I do this because I want it to be more defined. I want my chin to pop forth more. So it's like dodging and burning in photography, okay? So dodging is lightness and burning is darkness. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. So now I'm flipping over and I'm going to do a little under my lip. And this will actually create a shadow and make your lips look larger, okay? And then I'm going to dip in again and I'm going to go straight down my nose, okay? You can also use, I've seen people use the makeup brush and the smudge brush for this. Looks like I might have done better doing that, but we are where we are, and we can, that's the good thing about cream makeup. I can come right back in with that linen and straighten those lines out. But I definitely wanted to come in hard and heavy because I really like to define my nose. All right, right down there. And so yeah, I'm going to dip in again with the linen to make sure I'm nice and straight. My nose is not crooked. Okay, so now I've got 3 lines there. All right, and if you do not have fringe, what you do is you just take this side and you blend right into your hairline in a semicircle. If you have a particularly high forehead, you can bring it lower and it will kind of even you out. All right, so I'm gonna definitely blend this now, okay, with my perfector. Okay, under here, along the jawline, here, and then I'm gonna go in with my nose like this. And don't forget to kind of get in here. Don't let that like hang out too much in your eyebrows. You want a line, but you don't want like too much of an obvious line right there. Okay, and all right, so I'm really, look at the depth already. I'm really liking this. So a thing I like to do is, you know where I put the linen, I'm actually going to just put a little more, not linen, but actually it's pearl highlight. Okay, so I love that. There you go. And just gives me that, it, you know, pulls it forth more and gives me shine. All right, so I'm gonna use my blend brush by SEINT, and I'm gonna dip into my plum next. This is for like my lip and cheek. And it's gonna come on really heavy, it just does. This is the lightest brush, but never fear, it blends. I hardly touched it, this lasts so long. I try to touch it as lightly as I can because it comes on strong. I love the plum. It's to die for. It's just, there we go. Yeah, and oops, I got a hair there, but okay. The plum is a satin, and then I'm just gonna take the little tip of it here and dip into Summer Love because I like that a lot. I like to do that, which is more of a semi-gloss, and it does give me more of a glow. Okay, all right, so I'm liking that color. I know it looks heavy, but it won't when I blend it. So now I'm going to dip into my Angel Illuminator, and I'm gonna put it right over where the Summer Love is. And I'm gonna take care not to get it up in my wrinkle line because illuminator and wrinkles, you don't want to illuminate your wrinkles basically, okay? So there you go. All right, so now I'm just gonna take and blend all of this very lightly. I'm gonna look, because I have to look, because see what I'm doing here. Okay. All right, All right, so look at that beautiful lit from within glow. I love the SEINT and what it does for my face, okay? It's just a beautiful, healthy lit from within glow. Okay, so now I'm going to line my lips. And I've said this before, when you get to be 55, you have loss of collagen. Yes, you can get all kinds of procedures done. I'm not against them. I haven't had any done, but I'm not against it, like I said. But for now, I just overline my lips. And I'm going to use my new favorite. It's Smashbox. Can you see that there? Smashbox in Deep Mauve, okay? So, and I won't talk while I'm doing this because it's too hard to do. Not that talented. Okay. Okay. See, larger. I like that. Dip into my, making a mess here, Dahlia and Black Cherry. Okay, and just dip in. I just mix it. I mix both together, and the Dahlia is like it's more matte, and the Black Cherry is like a gloss. So it kind of balances. I don't like a real matte feeling on my lips at all. So let me put some of that on. You could use a brush, but I'm just using my fingers. Okay, and then here's the other fun part. I'm just going to stick my finger into the Angel Illuminator right there in the center. And look what that does for my lips. It brings them forth more. Isn't it pretty? I love that. Okay, and last but not least, let me flip over to the powder side again. You could use stay spray at this point, but I just prefer powder. So that's, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. All right, so I'm just going to dip in my blush and bronzer brush. I'm going to do my forehead first. If there's like a lot of extra, I feel bad underneath there. I'm just dabbing. Dabbing. I dab everything. Always remember with this makeup, just dab and you will be fine. Okay, and if you get a little bit of oiliness in here, just pinch it right there, like that. Okay, so that's our final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was such a pleasure doing it for you. Usually this is the part where I take down my hair and, show you everything, but I'm wearing it up today because I'm working and I don't want it in my face. So this is one, it's just a little silk scrunchie that I use, and I think it's cute, it's sweet. It's just, it's sophisticated too. And I like this look. So, hey, I love the SEINT makeup. I love sharing it with you. It is just the best, okay? I just love this makeup. And if you would like to get started with SEINT, I would like you to look in the description below and click the link. It says, I want a color match. And then basically what happens is you click that and you will get a survey and you'll answer a few brief questions about, what you like in your skincare and what you're looking for in your makeup and what colors you like, etc., etc. And it's easy to fill out. And then you send me a window light selfie, okay, no filters or anything, just a soft light window, no harsh light, and you'll see the example picture above, just showing you how you do it. And then I will get back to you with a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, full color match sheet with your own personal shades to match your own beautiful skin tone. Okay, there'll be all the products listed. There'll be with the colors, and then there'll be a face map to tell you where you actually apply the makeup, okay? And then there'll be written instructions at the bottom. And what could be easier than that? And you can always feel free to contact me, and I will help you with anything that you need help with the makeup. But I just love it, and I want to be your artist, okay? I enjoy doing this so much, and I've now been combining it with my photography. You can go look back at my site and see some of the beautiful makeovers I've done for my clients, and I know once you start using this, you're really going to love it. The longevity is fabulous. It is great for mature skin. That being said, it's great for any skin type. I've done it young and old. And yeah, I used to have a makeup artist come into my studio to do airbrush makeup and everything, and this is the closest thing I've ever found to it. And I can create this look for you in my studio, just like I did today for myself, but then I can teach you to do it. And I've got over 50 videos, so you can take a look at that. And I even have it in segments to show you, what steps to do. And it's called SEINT in segments. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And yeah, I want to be your artist, so click that link below. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you like content like this, please don't forget to click like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Okay, so once again, it was a pleasure. I thank you for your time. And always remember to wear your sunscreen and to live life passionately.